Well, Manoa is it rains a lot, so everything's always green, and the people are friendly. It's a very safe place to live. You don't have to, everybody kind of knows each other. And in our particular location, it takes like a 5-minute walk to get to Manoa Marketplace, and they have a Safeway, a Longs, and L&L, and a bunch of McDonald's, Subway sandwich. So it's a good place to live. Everything's so convenient here, And at night, I go for a walk at night, and when I'm able to, and it's cool. I do it to get some exercise,
Tell us about your involvement with the politics in Manoa.
Well, I started off a long time ago running for state house, and I was running against Ed Case and Kurt Cadwell, and they all started off running as state house. Eventually, I guess Ed, well, he got elected to Congress, and he still is in Congress. And I knew he had a first wife, Patty, and then I guess he got a second wife now. And also, then later on, Kurt Cadwell, I guess he was running for city council, and I think he didn't get enough quite. He was missing one signature short of getting his nomination papers in. So what happened was Mufi Hedman then appointed him as the managing director. So it seems like if you make mistakes and you screw up in Hawaii, then they just promote you, So after American director, they became mayor.
What about the board? You're on the board.
Yeah, I'm on the neighborhood board. For the longest time, we were going online, but just the last one, we got a place at Noelani School. So you could go to Noelani School, or you could go to online. My knee hurt, so I couldn't really go online. I couldn't go to Noelani School, so I just decided to just go online. It's a hybrid. But I don't think that the people at the Noelani School can see what we're doing, because they have to have a computer in front of them, which they don't. So they don't see us, but we can see them. Yeah.
So what are some of the big issues in Manoa?
Well, before, there was one big issue was this Ariel Lane, also known as St. Francis High School. And the people were upset because when the developer decided to divide, they didn't put down St. Francis High School. They put down Ariel Lane, which is the name they gave the future development that they're going to put there. So the people felt that they didn't get the proper notice, because they were saying, "Oh, Ariel Lane," and you'd see on the side there, Ariel Lane, but you didn't know what that was. So that was one of the big issues in Manoa that the neighborhood board had to address. And now there's another issue. It's called LCLYAS or something. It's like the Manoa Graveyard, right? They own a parcel of land next to the graveyard. And the guy, Charles Wong, who's the president of the association, Linyi Association, who runs the graveyard, they want to build development there, right in the graveyard, on the parcel that the graveyard owns. And they want to build single family units. They want to have also apartments in there, low-rise apartments, and parking lots. And right now there is nothing, and so there is opposition, because people like it the way it is. They don't have any neighbor, so it's all quiet and peaceful over there, And since you live in a graveyard, your neighbors don't make a lot of noise. Yeah. So, but if the Lindley Association, which Charles Wong is the president, develops this area, it's going to be there's going to be noise. There's going to be no parking. There's going to be a lot of people going in and out. There's going to be a lot of disruption to the neighborhood. So they're opposing that. They're opposing this development by the Manoa Graveyard Association. Well, I think one of the issues was like firecrackers. You know, I think in Aliumanu somewhere, they had an accident where they had all these things. It's these actually not firecrackers, they're roving cannons that shoot up into the air. These are aerials, which can be dangerous. They can land on somebody's roof and cause a fire. But I think they had like a whole mess of firecrackers illegal. And then what happened was they had one share shooting off, and it fell down, and then it shot into their whole stash of firecrackers and set them off. And the whole thing went up in air, and needless to say, a lot of people were killed. But this wasn't at Manoa though. This was Aliumanu. But the issue is also now, like at the neighborhood board, is whether we should allow the importation or we should maybe increase the fines, because I think it already is illegal to bring in aerials. You can bring in like firecrackers, like, but not the aerials, not the kind that fly in the air. So that's going to be maybe an issue that we have to vote on. Yeah.
Say aloha to your friends in Manoa.
Okay. Well, there's one guy that always comes to the neighborhood board is Tom Heinrich. He's always there. And yeah. And I got I know when I walk around Manoa, I see a lot of homeless people. And one of our friends' name is Rudy. He sits in a wheelchair outside of Andy's sandwich shop. So I go and see him. And there's another lady who's also kind of homeless, but she says, "Oh, I'm not homeless," but she has like a moped and a dog, and she sleeps on the side. And there's another guy that a lot of people know. His name is Monroe. Monroe, usually down there by, he doesn't have any like food stamps, Social Security. He doesn't have anything. The only way he makes his living is like he sits in front of Safeway and he plays his flute. And through the flute, he is dependent on people to donate to him play the flute. You know, his little box or his guitar cover out there, and then people throw money in there. So if you see, you really should donate, because he really, that's the only way. That's all the money he lives off of. He doesn't have any other source of income. And I see him sometimes there, and also by the flower shop next to that, on the corner of East Manoa and Lowry. There's a flower shop, and right next to the flower shop there's a restaurant, Middle Eastern restaurant called Feast, 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 and and that's where he hangs out a lot. But I haven't been able to walk because I hurt my knee, so I haven't been going out walking lately. I haven't seen them for a while. So yeah, there's those are the people I see belong to that the Waikiki Community Health Center down in Waikiki on Koa Street or something. And they also have another branch out in Makahiki. It's right across near the right next to the Makali and Moiliili Library, and you can also go there. And they have teeth, and they have dental, free dental over there. But
So, is this the beginning of a weekly communication to the public?
well, yeah, I hope so. I hope it is, and I hope word gets out what's going on in Manoa.